What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Team of Filter.
I have to find a way that everyone understand my story, because when I speak in English, my German followers say I need to speak in German, and on the other side, and it's hard to find the best way, because I want that everyone can understand me. And yes, I only say in my other stories before that I was struggling a lot the last days, because Love Island games was more than kissing and touching, and I make so much pressure on myself to make a good statement, because I want that the people see how I see this whole experience. And it's hard, and I don't want that people see it on a bad way, because it was so beautiful, and I want that people see it on this side.
Okay, guys, I was struggling a lot the last days to make this video, but I think I have to say the truth, or like how I see my journey on Love Island games. For me, it was more than kissing and touching, and it was the biggest experience I ever had in my life. English is not my native language, and I struggled so much. I flight like 2 days from Germany to Fiji, and I had no idea how it is. And I thought when I came to Love Island Games, I would not have a connection to anyone because of the language barrier. And when I came in the villa as a bombshell, I was attracted to 2 guys. First of all, I was attracted to Mike, but you didn't saw it. And I really liked him. And on the other side, I was attracted to Johnny too, but I respected the connection with Courtney, and then I was with Mike. So then the next day there was a challenge and Mike left. Then I need to look for myself, and then I was going to Johnny. We had a really deep conversation, like for hours and hours. And you didn't saw it. And of course, you think I'm crazy when I say Johnny and me had a soul connection. But it was. When we talked to each other, our first conversation, I had the whole time goosebumps. Because it was not like, like the simple conversation, like, where are you from? How old are you? It was like so deep. We spoke about everything. And after that, we thought, like the bombshells thought, that we can recouple. And Courtney asked me if I want to pick up Johnny. And I told her, Johnny is the only one I'm attracted to, and maybe I will do it. After this, she came to Johnny and told him, okay, I want to be open to other guys, because I think Aurelia will choose you. And after this conversation, Johnny and me kissed. When I had the red dress on, this was this moment. So, for me, it's really important, Johnny and me had a really, really deep conversation. And I have to say, I never had something like this with a guy. Johnny was, still so respectful the whole time. And I never met someone like him. Like, he saw me. He really saw me, my soul, my body, everything of me. And we talked about our family, our dreams, the past, everything. And it's so sad to see that no one saw it. And for me, it's important that you guys know you only see this much from this big on a TV show. And there's one last thing. At the final, I had this huge thing here, and I was hurting so much, because there was like a challenge. They cut it out, and and if you think about this, I mean, it was a really big thing. When they cut like this out, they cut so many other things out. Yeah, but I don't want to speak bad about this beautiful journey, because it was. Love Island Games was the best experience I ever had in my life. It changed my whole personality. I mean, when I came in this show, I go out as another person, and it was because of Johnny. And I can say from my side, he is a beautiful soul. He respecting me the whole time until today. And I can say any bad word about him, because to me, he is a nice guy and he is so beautiful, not from the outside, from the inside. For me, it's really important to say I have no accusation for the production or for you guys, because I know you only see what you see, and I know that they cannot show like 24 hours. But for me, it was so important to tell you how I felt. And yes, I mean, this connection with Johnny I never had it in my life like this deep. And I feel so sad that, yeah, how people speak about Johnny. Like, I know it was not everything right there before me, but to me, he was a really good person, and he is a really good person. And yeah, this is what I want to say about Love Island Games. But I really appreciate that I had this journey in my life, and I will never forget it. And I'm so thankful for everything what happened there. Okay, guys, this was so scary. It looks like that the universe don't want that I post this statement. I don't know, but it was so hard to upload. I know, sorry. To upload this fucking statement, and now it's online, and oh my god.
Yeah, we're so happy.
I know the next question is, girl, is it reciprocated? Well, yeah. He spoke highly of her during his Instagram live, and he posted these answers before her video even dropped. Johnny did a Q&A, and when he was asked who was the baddest on Love Island in your opinion, he reposted special moments with her, and he's playing Chris Brown sensational. So he's been very respectful as it relates to her and their experience. When he was asked, how did you and Aurelia leave off? He responded amazing with a heart emoji, and there she is next to him. I love what she said in her video. My experience with him was amazing. I think he's an amazing person, and she kept it there. She did not sit there and say, just because her experience was amazing, that means other people who had not so pleasant experiences with him, that they are liars, or did she try to invalidate their experience? No, she simply said, my experience with him was great. So far, so good. I'm going to leave it at that. So you can have a great experience with someone, and someone else can have a terrible experience with them, as long as you don't start crossing the line and calling them liars and invalidating their experience with that person. And she did not do that. She also confirmed his story that Courtney was into Scott. We saw that. Courtney wanted to keep things open and explore the new guys. We saw that. So she don't understand why Courtney was all upset on the show, making it look like Johnny did her wrong when she was done. He said the same thing, but once again, if he's your villain and he's moving the way he's moving, then of course any story will be believable because of the way how he was moving in the villain. But if you watch his Instagram live part 1 and part 2 and everything that he explained, I mean, it was a game, it was a show. He wasn't exclusive to any of those girls, and yes, he should have communicated better. I completely understand. But instead of sounding repetitive, I'm just going to go ahead and insert what I had to say about the harassment and bullying and what people are doing on social media to innocent people who were just on the show, especially her. She's a sweet girl. She's not bothering anybody. She's not dragging anybody. She did not do anything wrong. So people need to relax, okay? But anyways, I'm going to leave you with this. I'm wishing all of you well. Please do not forget to click the links in the description below to support the channel. The link to my main channel is in there, and also the link to my boutique website is in there. Take care. In part 1, he talked about how they had some beautiful moments. They had deep conversations. She explained her life story and, going to school and working and all of that. And he's very sad that they cut all of that out and made it look like all they did was kiss all the time. And that was it. I mean, yeah, we did see a few moments here and there where the conversations, were very brief. But for the most part, once that connection was established, every time we saw them, they were making out. Johnny been doing this forever, but he's like, you know what? I can take the hate. I can handle it, whatever. I don't care. But for her, he's feeling really bad for her. As you can hear it in her voice, she's also so disappointed. And that's why some people were like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because you know what? My first season was cool, and I'm not trying to get bullied and go through all of that, all because producers wants to be messy and show me in a certain light without one care about my mental health, okay? That after I leave the villa, when I'm getting dragged, getting death threats, yeah, because some of these fans do too much. Now what? Okay? Oh, well, you signed a contract. I'm going to protect my peace, and I'm not going on that show. That's why some people turn it down. No one is saying you have to show everybody entire story. But the same way you all were able to spend all that time on other couples because in your eyes they were the it couple, you could have been fair as well. But then again, it's reality TV. That's what it is. I just feel so bad for her, but she'll be all right. As you can hear it in her voice, she's also so disappointed. And that's why some people were like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because you know what? My first
also turn notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted, and I will see you or in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.